truck, take the bull out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the bull out the truck, take the bull out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action, Ewers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now shotgun handoff to Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's the give to Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. To the air on first down. Young. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. And what a big play that was on first down. But we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Out of the gun, Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness. almost there, like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Brown on the inside give. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Ewers to the air now. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Ewers now to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Handoff headed right, Irving. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Caught by Pat Bryant.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Irving on the inside give. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Panthers pick this one up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble. On their own side. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. And the defender comes away with it. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here we go, set. Ready.
In his own end zone, it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On the set.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Right. Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Returning from the 43. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connecting on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Going with Irvin here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing here, Ewers. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Carry here for Irving. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they're on the board.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Young working from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Now, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Young on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. They managed 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow, ready?
From the 32. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yellow, line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Sam Martin not again now to punt it away. Deep to receive it is Trey Tucker. And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To throw, here's Ewers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They'll run this with Irving. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Now it's Ewers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Buccaneers leading near the brink. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, a give to Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action, Ewers. Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Now it's Irving. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 17. Is complete to Culp. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Young throwing here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the shotgun, Ewers. Has him on a quick hitter. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Bucs ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Going play action. Young. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Brooks. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Young looking to throw. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. With that second hit.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
32, check right.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Now a carry by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It is caught at the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ewers throwing out of the pistol. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 flat. Cut.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 27. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Hands off here for Brooks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running once more with Brooks. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
the 39-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. They Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A second down throw for Young. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On third down, it's Young. In the hands of Leggett. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Here's second and 11.
at the 47.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 11.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Second and 10 now. It is caught left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers now trailed by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play action, Ewers. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the give, this is Irving. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers going for the win here. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing here, Ewers. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Looking to throw it. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, hang on to this lead to give them the win.
They get with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Wadding right side by McMillan. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Finds Sanders. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Sanders. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the double.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for...
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Culp with the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ain't quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Lulu Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali. cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.